My name is Patty Fox, and I live in Parker, Colorado. On March 28, 2025, my daughter Carissa's life and mine changed forever. My 22-year-old daughter was riding on the back of a motorcycle with a friend when Valeria Bermudez Marcano blew through a stop sign, cut across multiple lanes, and hit them, launching my daughter headfirst into the concrete barrier at Parker and 225. Instead of staying to help, to even check if my daughter was still alive, as any decent human being would do, Valeria fled the scene. She did not stay, she did not call 911, she did not check whether my daughter was still breathing. Passengers Luis Bello Rodriguez and Stephanie Carolina Marcano ran from the scene with her. They ran, leaving my daughter unconscious, bleeding, and alone in the roadway like cowards. Early predictions were that she would not make it. She suffered an open fracture of her femur, fractured arm, extensive facial fractures, and a traumatic brain injury so severe that her prognosis was grim. Our beautiful daughter's face was unrecognizable. Slowly, we spent the next few days getting more information about the driver. Valeria Bermudez Marcano was an unlicensed and uninsured Venezuelan immigrant. She was released on a $500 bond 2 days later. Carissa loved people. She believed deeply in helping others, including those who came from other countries. But on that night, Valeria repaid my daughter's kindness by leaving her in the road to die. So now, I have no choice but to pick up this mantle, because no parent should go through what I have. And sadly, I know I'm not the only one. We shouldn't have to wait until tragedy strikes to remove someone that is willing to break our laws and put American families at risk. Meanwhile, Carissa is living with those consequences every day. She is fed through a G-tube, a surgically placed feeding tube in her stomach, because she can no longer eat on her own. We use a Hoyer lift, essentially a crane, to move her in and out of bed because she cannot sit, stand, or support her own weight. She has a tracheostomy that helps her breathe. She is wheelchair bound. She is nonverbal. She is minimally conscious. She doesn't smile. She doesn't laugh. She cannot tell me when she's in pain. She cannot say, "Mom, I'm scared." And she cannot say, "I love you." But she does know when she's around people who love her. That I can see. The only thing that gets me through every day is the knowledge that God has the final say. I cling to His promises and pray without ceasing that He would heal and restore her to us. Carissa deserved better. Our family deserved better. Families in this country deserve better. We have to demand better of our politicians to not let greed and selfish ambition get in the way of protecting American families. We have to expect more from the people that enter our country, to obey our laws, to be an asset to our communities, not a tragedy waiting to happen. You don't get to come here, commit crimes, completely destroy a young woman's life, as well as everyone around her, and cry about deserving to stay. I know Jesus calls us to forgive those who have sinned against us, and I am working through it. It's just gonna take time. But let me be clear. Forgiveness is not an exemption of consequences. God is perfectly just, and He is not mocked. What Valeria, Stephanie, and Luis have sown, so shall they reap. I will keep praying, and I will keep fighting, and I will keep telling Carissa's story until justice is done, because my daughter's life matters.